Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build, and this one is a very exciting one because this is a base game build in The Sims 4. So if you guys didn't know, I actually started my channel like over a year and a half ago building only with base game, so because that's all I had. When I first got the game, I just had base game, just bought the base game, and then started my YouTube channel, and all I had was base game, so all of my builds were base game. So if you guys just bought The Sims 4, I know that recently they offered the base game for free. If you guys just started playing and you don't have very many packs, I'll link my base game playlist down below, but I have a whole playlist of only base game builds, and additionally on my gallery page, most of my builds, I think most of them, are all base game, so that's pretty crazy. I haven't done a base game build in a while since then. Pretty much recently, after I became a Sims 4 game changer, I started getting more packs and stuff, so I started experimenting with like base game plus one pack. So I do still like to pack restrict, but I haven't done a purely base game build in a long time. So I thought it was kind of fun to go back to my roots and do just a base game build. So as you guys saw from the title, this is an 8-sim tiny home, also using base game. So I did put a lot of like restrictions or challenges into this one video. 1, I'm only using base game. 2, it's a tiny home. And 3, I'm putting 8 Sims in this home, or it's a home that can fit a family of 8. So if you do the math, there should be 4 bedrooms in here. So there's 1 master bedroom, and then 3 children's bedrooms that all have 2 beds each. So yeah, it's a really tiny home for 8 Sims, but I guess that was the challenge. That's kind of what I was in the mood for. You guys know I always really love to challenge myself and make my building a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fun. Lately, I have been just building for leisure, building for creativity reasons, but you guys know with my series like Love It or List It and stuff, I do like to give myself a challenge. So this one kind of had everything jam-packed into it. So I did build it on a beautiful 30 by 20 lot, or 20 by 20. I don't know, it's a really small lot. I think it's maybe a 20 by 15. I can't even remember, but it's in the Rindle Rose lot in Willow Creek. I built it there and I slapped this house on there, and yeah, it's pretty much taking up the entire lot. So would you guys consider, now that the exterior is like pretty much done, would you guys consider this a tiny home? Because I personally would consider this a tiny home because it is not very big in like square footage, as you can see, but also based on the fact that there are 8 Sims that fit in this home, I feel like square footage per Sim is like very small. So maybe this would be not a tiny home for like 1, 2, or even a family of 3, but a family of 8, this, in my opinion, is a tiny home. So as you can see, I just went for like a classic kind of regular suburban looking exterior, nothing too special. I feel like with Willow Creek, this type of style of home really like fits well, just like your classic family home. And I did go for a nice beautiful green. So your girl is getting very experimental with color. I don't think I've ever made a green home in my entire life, like legit. Literally never. I've done a lot of white homes, maybe a blue home. Lately in the island of Sulani, a lot of like brown homes, but green, your girl has never done green before, so this is very different for me. But as you can see, we're pretty much done with the exterior and we are cutting to the interior. And I have, like, I didn't record, or I didn't show you guys the floor planning just because it's like boring, but you guys can see kind of what I did here. I just kind of sectioned off the upstairs to have all of the bedrooms. So like I said, 4 bedrooms, and I didn't say this yet, but there are 2 bathrooms here. Ideally 2 bathrooms, 8 Sims, not the best setup, but to be honest, I really didn't have much room to put any more than that. You will see later when I do the home or when I furnish the downstairs, you can kind of turn that office area that I make into another bedroom if you don't want to have an office, but I thought it would be nice to have like an office space, but it's up to you if you do download this house. By the way, this house is available for download on the gallery. My origin ID is Dr_Ashley, and hopefully this build is already up there, because now, as I said in my last video, I'm going to be uploading my builds the night before the videos go up, so that when you guys tune into the video the next day, the build will already be there. So if you want to see like sneak peeks of what I'm going to be uploading the next day, stalk my gallery page at like 11 p.m. Pacific time, because that's probably when the builds are going to go up there. But pretty much, as you guys saw, I furnished the bathrooms first. And the reason I did that is because, one, I hate furnishing bathrooms, and two, I always forget them. Lately, I swear, in the past like 5 builds, I've forgotten a bathroom. So yeah, now I like make it a habit to do it first, just so I can get it out of the way and make sure that I don't forget it, because it's a big, huge bother to have to add in a bathroom after you've already gorgeously, geniusly designed your floor plans. So yeah, I did that. But here is the master bedroom, and it's more like a master bedroom because it's not very grand. It basically just has a double bed, or like a queen bed or something, so it can fit 2 Sims, presumably the parentals. So I put that there. There isn't really much room to fit anything else, just like a dresser, a nice mirror. I put like a cool little shelving unit on top of the bed to display kind of some artwork, or not artwork, what is that, like business magazine frames or something, and then just some like accessories, like your plants, your clutter, your general clutter items. And I just thought that this build really like brought me back to my early days of YouTube, because base game has evolved quite a bit since I started my channel, which was only like a year and a half ago, so it really wasn't that long ago. But we've gotten so many new items added to the base game for free since then, and I just remember furnishing with all these items all the time, every single video, once a week, twice a week, furnishing base game. And like I never got bored of it, and I think it was because I had like just started playing, so I had a lot of ideas. But every time they add a new expansion pack, it really adds a lot more content and a lot of kind of new stuff. So, but then I do appreciate how they have upped the base game, if you will, since then. Kind of like those shelves that I just put, those bookshelves in the boys' room. Those are new, and those are really, really nice, actually. I really love them. I use them in a lot of my builds lately, but they've added that. They've added that, like tropical kind of set. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called, but I do use the kind of couchish, benchish thing. I use it in the foyer of this build, and they also added, like, Chinese New Year items, I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I thought it was. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Chinese New Year. I'm Chinese, so I should know. But they added, or it's like Lunar New Year, I guess. They added some items with that. So that's new. I think it's so good that they're adding more base game items, and they're not just like shafting the base game and making all the content only available through like expansion packs that you have to pay for. I think it's really cool that they are adding like new free stuff. So yeah, I thought that this video would be good because I wanted to check out and use all of that new free stuff that they've added since I've done a base game video. So as you can see, I've pretty much done most of the bedrooms. I'm working on the little toddler bedroom now. So pretty much I did like a master bedroom for the parents, a boys' room for like 2 boys, and then a girls' room for like 2 girls, and then this is like the toddler bedroom. But you can kind of switch up the bedrooms however you want, but I figured if you have a big family like this, you'd have like children of different ages and stuff like that. And toddler bedrooms are like some of my least favorite bedrooms to furnish, just because I feel like it's just so extra, like all the decorations they give to like a toddler bedroom, because I don't know I don't know like which toddler in real life has like that much, you know, like decorations and like stuff on the wall, and you have like bright rainbow wallpaper and like a rainbow carpet and like massive like stuffed animals. Like I don't know like if you as a toddler had that, but I feel like most parents wouldn't like furnish their toddler's bedroom like so loud and extra, because when your kid grows up you want it to be like a classic bedroom that they can like age into, so you're not going to want to put like big like wallpaper and like rainbow walls and stuff like that. So I always think it's a little bit unrealistic how childish the toddler bedrooms sometimes turn out. I mean, it's not supposed to be realistic, it's The Sims, but in my opinion, it's a type of room that I really struggle with, because I want to make like classy toddler bedrooms that like they'll age into, and like as they become a teenager, they'll still have the same bedroom, but they'll be older, if you guys know what I mean. Let me know if you know what I mean, or if I'm just rambling for no reason. But yeah, toddler bedrooms are just like not my favorite. I prefer more like adult bedrooms because it's something that I would like in real life. So here you can see I'm finally working on the downstairs, and the downstairs is rather spacious, but it's not that spacious considering there's like 8 Sims here. I don't even know if you can fit all 8 Sims like on the couch watching a movie at the same time, because there's just like 8 Sims is a lot to fit in one home. But yeah, I thought that this home would be the perfect kind of like cozy family home where like the couches and the armchairs like don't really match, because it's a family. You know, they have 8 children. No, they have 6 children, and you know they can't really afford to have like new beautiful modern furniture, because you know they're on a budget, they're raising a family, stuff like that. So I thought that it was kind of cute how I like, you know, made the couches different and stuff, and I thought that it would feel kind of like realistic, in the sense that it's like a growing family who's, you know, has stuff everywhere, and like their couches don't match. Like I don't really know what else to say. But I am working on the kitchen now, and I did use those kind of like darker cabinets or darker countertops. I haven't really used those very often, but I did use this little trick, as you can see, where the garbage can is kind of like tucked underneath the island like that. If you guys saw, I actually did that by sizing down a washing machine. So you put a washing machine under the counter, and then you size it down, and then it becomes like an empty space, and then you can kind of like put another object on top of it to kind of hide the mini washing machine. And that's how you get that kind of illusion of like a countertop that like goes over and like floats over, which I thought was kind of cool. And I learned that from my friend Steph, or Simarchy, here on YouTube. She has a lot of really cool tips and tricks on building and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks Steph, and I'll definitely be checking out more of her tips and tricks to use in my building, because I'm trying to like get better at building. You know, when you like, I consider myself a builder, but I feel like I'm always trying to get better. So if you guys have any tips or anything like that on how to, you know, spice up my builds, feel free to leave it down below. But as you can see here, I am pretty much, you know, done with the main floor. It's a very open concept, a little bit more spacious, but at the same time quite cozy, quite squishy. And yeah, I have a big dining table that can fit everybody. I originally had like a smaller dining table, and then I was like, oh wait, there's 8 Sims in here, I need to be able to fit like 8 people, so I had to get the bigger one. And I think that it looks better because it looks really squished, and that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted this home to be like cozy and very cramped, because I wanted it to be obvious that it was like 8 Sims trying to squish into this tiny home and stuff like that. And I just thought that it was very cozy. But here you can see I'm doing like a little office area kind of by the doorway. I didn't really know what else to put in this area, but I thought that it was like a good area to put like a little office. And that's kind of like the only recreational like area in the home. Most of the stuff is just like your basic dining, bathroom, sleeping. There aren't many other activities to do in this room. There's no like swing set, there's no like gym, there's no painting or anything like that. So it's really just the TV, the bookshelf, and the desk area for entertainment. So yeah, I tried to clutter it up and make it look realistic, and I really love it. But I'm pretty sure the build is pretty much done. It had a lot of stuff in it, but the floor plan was generally pretty small, so it was kind of quick to do. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this base game build. Let me know if you guys want to see more base game builds, or if you don't want to see base game builds, let me know down below which pack or pack combinations you want me to build with next. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, or leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends, or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody!